She don't know what she's talking about. Just roll. That's how we're going to actually start that. Make sure you start with that. She don't know what she's talking about. We just going to roll.
We just going to roll.
Shout out to Halloween. Ryan's rocking the fresh Halloween chain that I was rocking. I see him rocking it.
All right.
He's rocking that ice baby. Dum, 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 dum. All right, y'all. I'm going to be realistic here. As someone who likes to keep it real, I'm going to be real. Last week, Bri and I, we didn't have our full family, and we weren't a full family. Mm-mm. And the shit was whack! So we scratched it.
We had someone screaming bloody murder the entire time. And it was not like here, but like, and then one of your neighbors. I don't know.
Won't you be my neighbor?
No.
R.I.P. Mr. Rogers. R.I.P. to the Christmas season that we talked about last week. Pretty much we just said people are broke. They can't afford Christmas presents. And that we miss Ryan and Liz. And that we are the Chicago Bulls. We're Jordan and Pippen. Ryan is Dennis Rodman. And Liz is Phil Jackson. She's the Zen master. She is the coach to all the pieces. So we missed y'all. Thank you for coming back. Oh, they're crying in the background. Look at that.
That's so cute.
The only good thing, also, the one I haven't put out, the one that's kind of fucked up towards the end, the last thing it ended was, the reason I haven't really done it is because Bri said she was grateful for me, and I wanted the whole world to hear that, so. For my selfish reasons, no.
Wait, that's why you haven't put it out there?
No, I'm just fucking with you. No. I was trying to show Ryan earlier, but anywho.
Look,
Hey, we're here now. We're here now, December 6th, 2022. Tomorrow makes 81 years since Pearl Harbor. It was a trivia question, and everyone thought it was 80 years. I can't believe everyone thought Pearl Harbor was in 1942. I actually feel kind of educated because of my trivia questions. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I'm a very motivated, educated black man. I can't wait to see that Emmett Till movie. Anywho. Yikes. Bubbles. Bri, how was your week? Tell me now.
My week?
Yeah, tell me how your week was, girl.
I mean, it's only Tuesday, so like my week's only been like 2 days long.
Last Tuesday when we finished, and I said I'll see you next Tuesday. Like, how's it been since I told you that?
All right, since last Tuesday. It's been a really interesting week.
December's an interesting month. A lot of things can happen.
Let's see. I broke my toe. That was fun.
There we go.
That was fun.
How'd you do it? What happened? Tell me. Break it down for me now, baby. It's simple.
A female that I have been talking to picked me up, and then when she put me down, I just landed on the wrong way. And it was...
Yeah, she in a walking boot.
It was worth it.
Give it to me, I'm worth it. Is that Fifth Harmony? Is that who that is?
I think so. No. Yeah. No. I don't know.
Well, we'll get to that later, because obviously, if we don't know, that's in no one's Spotify top 5 list. It was Spotify top 5 this week. But some things, where do I want to start at? Well, let's dive into the world of the sports world in Philadelphia in the last week. Last night, James Harden came back and the Sixers lost. It happens. Whatever. Motherfuckers never loved us.
Happens a lot recently.
Actually, I was on the phone with Bri when this was happening. I had a bet in, and...
Oh, yeah. You were so upset.
Yeah. And then the Phillies have signed the biggest free agent on the market. We got Trey Turner, baby, from the Dodgers. He used to play for the Washington Nationals with our boy Bryce Harper. And Trey Turner is a man, so everyone in Philly wanted him. Anyone who knows baseball knows that's what we wanted. But why are you playing with the tree?
It's a little crooked. Don't pay attention to me.
I'm sorry. Listen, no one really complains if it's crooked. I gotten compliments about it, all right? So, anywho, back to what I was saying. No, they don't even know what I'm talking about. I was talking about the crooked man from The Conjuring 2. The thing that was long and walking down the hallway and scary and slender.
Yep.
But anywho, Trey Turner's here. Oh, another person I wanted to give a shout out to. I showed Bri this. Bri loved it. She loved it for different reasons and the same reasons that I loved it.
It's the same reason. It's the same.
It was a volleyball match. It was 2 volleyball. It was like just one volley. It was South Dakota State and Houston. So, like, the ball went on the one side and the girl on the other side hit it. And the ball was going the opposite way. And you know what this girl did? You know in the NBA when the guys dive over the front row of stands to grab the ball and save it? This girl dove over the fucking table to fucking hit the ball back and play, and she did. Shout out to her. Call me. But, call Bri. Call one of us. Whatever you choose, you know? But nah, that shit was dope. And I shouted her out because that's hustle and dedication. That'd be like me if someone was running out on their tab at the bar that I work at, and I would have to literally dive over the bar. Like,
oh, I've done that. I've totally done that, 100%.
I mean, it depends on who it is. I mean, if it's someone
if I know them,
if it's
I'll
someone
be like, all
that,
right, next time.
Yeah, that's true. I've done that. Sometimes I've waited for people to leave, and then I message them like, "Yo, you just gonna walk out?" Because usually when they're gone, it's usually more money. So.
Because they feel guilty for walking out on
their
time, so they're like, "All right, I'm sorry. Here you go."
Listen, I hate to admit this, like, I don't like to involve other people in other people's business. But at the same time, if I could truly have a come up at your expense, it's either going to be your expense or you won't pay me. That's right. I'll call the fofo and be like, "Yo, this motherfucker left. He came in here and was drinking and eating, ran up a tab, and then he just left and said he wasn't paying." Oh.
Continue.
I mean, I'm continuing. It's just, usually when you enter my world, it's a whole different something else. Oh, okay. I see what we crossed off here. Oh.
No politics.
Right, no, I'm not talking.
No politics.
Listen, I'm not really talking
You're
politics.
You're talking about sports, Jordan?
I'm not talking about politics, but some people were just right about what they were right about. That's all.
The Eagles won.
I mean, I'm not a supporter or a saluter. I'm just, you got to give credit when it's due.
Can I slap him like be alive? Is that like okay?
Do it.
Really?
Will Smith version.
No, he's like, no, okay.
I was fun, so I didn't know what I was signing up for. The way, like, sometimes you can tell, like, when you ask people to do something, they're like, "Really?" Like, their eyes light up.
Okay, wait, yeah. So, no, I did that on Thanksgiving.
See?
I asked my cousin to slap me because I was, like, being stupid. And he actually fucking slapped me. And then I was like, that wasn't hard enough. And then my uncle came around and slapped the other side. And I just died. Like, you knew it wasn't, like, it was not malicious. It was, like, they just gave you what you asked for. And you were just like, holy shit, they actually fucking did it. And I was like, you know what? I love men that much more now because respect.
See?
I'm glad we have that kind of relationship.
That's men that are doing things that, you know, are acceptable. Some people that missed 700 days of football for unacceptable behavior, and now they're back. But that's a topic for a different day. Watch who you're getting a massage from. Or I shouldn't say from, but, you know. If you work at a masseuse parlor, make sure if some people come in there playing for the Browns, you run. And I hate saying that because I used to love them. I loved them, man. And then he went and did this. But anywho, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about other things. We're going to talk about, which way should I go first? Should I talk about our Spotify, that's what I call it. Hey! Our Spotify. Our Spotify top 5. Or
Wrapped.
Should we talk about the things that have, like, for instance, things that piss me off. Like today. Today's actually a perfect example. I guess we're talking about that. No choice out here. Motherfuckers never loved us. Anywho, actually, before I even say that, my Thanksgiving, my aunt was like, "Oh yeah, I seen that. F this, F that. It's all you can say nowadays." And I was like, wow. I won't treat you like I say anybody else, because if it was anybody else, I'd be like, ha 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 ha, fuck you. But I'm not going to do that, you know? If it was someone in the streets, yeah, that's what I would do. But I was like, yeah, you know, I'm sorry. I've been out here sinning. But I'm just trying to be a winner.
You talking about your grandmother right now?
No, that's not my aunt. But, first of all, today was a prime example of things that make me mad. I've seen Bri saw me get very upset about so many stupid situations of people not being able to drive in the rain. And people just can't drive in general.
It's worse in the snow. Like,
if you're going to turn, use your fucking turn signal. Don't be on, like, 100, going 100, and then just stop with no turn signal. Like, what are you doing? Like, are you trying to collect money? Because if you are, I'm going to beat your ass, too. I'm gonna pull the Louisville Slugger out of my back seat, and I'm gonna fucking wild on your legs like they did fucking Rick James on the Chappelle Show.
I used to have a Louisville Slugger, like a little mini one.
Oh no, I got the
because I was from Kentucky.
You're from Kentucky?
Oh, I lived there for a year.
How old were you when you lived in Kentucky?
I was in 2nd grade, so I was like.
Oh, you were just
7.
a little girl.
I was little. Yeah.
Because if you were older, I was gonna ask you some things. I'm curious about.
Like what?
I don't know.
I went and visited. Like
I'm curious.
After that.
I have a lot of curiosity about a lot of things, like states
right.
and.
Come on, give it to me.
You were 7. It's not the same experience. It doesn't hit the same. Like, I've lived in Exton my whole life. Things in Exton don't hit the same as when I was 7 as they do now.
I'm also from Georgia, and I'm also from Florida. Like, where do you want? What do you want? Ask
You're from
away.
everywhere. All right.
Oh, yeah, I was born in Florida. I've lived in Georgia twice. I've lived in Pennsylvania 3 times, and I lived in Kentucky.
Well, you want to know one thing about me? In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days. I mean, I was born in Philly, but I was raised out here. Just so that way I could be the man that I am today. Oh, I already talked about that. Motherfuckers can't drive. Motherfuckers don't use 8-turn signals. Motherfuckers can't drive for shit, and it's terrible. Especially in the fucking rain. It's like fucking amateur hour. I learned things that make Bri angry earlier. So, we were at the poorhouse. We had some food. We had some tacos, some wings. I got the garlic parm wings. They were fire. And she's like, yeah. I could feel like I could smell my breath. And as soon as she said that, I was like, oh, damn. My shit's probably kicking. So then I just started eating some gum, you know what I mean? And yeah.
Where was that leading into things that make me mad?
Because I was eating the gum and I didn't realize since we had a couple of drinks, I was smacking my gum. I was like,
it was worse. It was
I was like, yo,
so bad.
Bri, what you doing? And then I saw her look at me. I knew that look. She was looking at me like, she's like, you know what one of my pet peeves are? And I was like, oh, when I do this?
My biggest pet peeve. Oh my God, I can't do it.
You said the gum, and what was the other thing that you said? You said it was another thing too.
Just smacking your lips.
No, it was something else that you said.
Loud.
It's gonna bother me.
Was it like driving related?
No, it was smacking. It was smacking of the gum, and you said this is next to this. I forget a lot of things.
I don't remember this.
I'm
not as lit as you.
Between us. God. Anywho, no.
Jordan's lit.
Santa? Spotify. Alright, sorry. Everyone in the room is looking at me. So we gotta talk.
You're the... What's the word? Shit. What the fuck is it called?
Well, speaking of music, before I go there, there's a thing that Drake says, you know, Hennessy and enemies is one hell of a mixture. I will tell you this. Whiskey and tequila is one hell of a mixture. Let me tell you.
This one, God.
Bri, did we not have a good day? Did you not have a great time at the casino?
Time. It was great.
Casino?
It wasn't the casino. It was...
Exactly. Thank you. That makes me feel even better. That's why, as I was saying before we came back here, before I get to Spotify, that's why you should have just walked in there because, listen, that brother was not looking at you. He was not going to be like, yo, come on.
It wasn't until I, hesitated because I saw him. He was sitting there.
He was just there yesterday when I was there.
And I was like,
He was like, Jordan, I can't come in here. I don't have my ID. And I was like, Bri!
I don't talk like that.
You're right. You're like, Jordan, I can't come in. No, I was just playing.
Done. All right, you do this podcast by yourself.
All right, Bri, what was your? So I think I can't find my top 5. Like I can name my top 5 songs.
You can't name your top 5 artists?
I can, but I can't.
Look it up on your phone. Oh, your phone's right there.
I was trying to find it, but I thought I took a picture of it, but the picture I have is my top 5. Well, first of all, just so you motherfuckers know, I am in the 95 percentile. I am the top 5% of the world of people who listen to music.
That was me last year.
A lot of it is me doing trivia every single night.
That I was at that same number, and now I didn't even do that shit.
I still have to listen to it.
Loyal.
What's your top 5?
Songs? I don't like my top 5 songs as much as I like my top 5 artists.
What's your top 5 songs?
I'm kind of mad about it. So.
Damn, you can tell. She
I-
didn't want to tell us.
No, I don't want to tell
She
you.
said, Jordan, how dare you call me out on that? I don't want to fucking talk about this.
I was like, so, like, stop calling me no caller ID. Jesus. Anyways, I don't even know what I was saying.
Your top 5.
So I was
See,
talking,
she's trying to avoid this.
I was talking to, like, a few regulars about this, and they were like, what's your Wrapped? And I was like, it took me forever to figure it out because I had to update the app, A. And then B, once I figured it out, I was really upset because I was like, what? This is not who I listen to. And then, like, the guy I was talking to, he was like, yeah, a lot of people were really mad about it. And I was like, yeah, I'm mad about it because, like...
yeah, I'm pissed.
Like, all right, 3 of the 5 songs in my top 5, I can understand. But then also, like, number 4 is a song I only just started listening to, like, 2 months ago. Not even.
That means you listen to it that much.
I know, which is like, I'm like, how are the other songs? Like, there's so many other songs that I, like, go to pick out that I'm like, would make more sense on my top 5 than, like 2 Scratch. My number 1 artist and my number 1 song, No Love by him. Love this song. But I'm in his top 1% of listeners. And I was like, what?
What?
I was like, I can name 2 songs by him and that's it.
You
and
did
then,
say
like,
that to me earlier.
Millennium is number 2, and last year I was in their 1%, like top 1% of listeners. So, like, I'm glad that it at least made number 2, but damn, I'm mad about it. I don't know. What about you, Jordan?
My top 5. So right now, if I were to tell you my top 5 songs, I'll go to that right now. Because I took a picture of my top. I thought I had my top 5 artists. I don't. But I don't even, honestly, I kind of don't even need to look at this. I know the songs that, like, I literally listen to every single day. I haven't listened to this one song in a while. It was Girls Want Girls. I told you that.
Girls Want Girls.
Yeah, Girls Want Girls by Drake and Lil Baby. Number 2, you can see it now. It's First Class.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that was more of, like, entertainment purposes. Like, it's a good song I can play, like, whenever I'm at bingo, trivia, even, like, you know. Number 3 is Red Light, Green Light by The Baby. And number 4 is Walker, Texas Ranger by The Baby.
The Baby? Are you there now? You're probably...
No judgment.
Walker, Texas Ranger by The Baby is my shit. I'm sorry. It's just
so much judgment happening right now.
Number 5 is Industry Baby, but I play that for
yeah, but that's a great song. I'm actually really surprised that wasn't, like... Although I Prevail was in my top 5 artists, and I was really happy about that. I was like, fuck yeah.
Chris Brown's in my top 5 still. I'm sorry, Chris Brown makes good music. He's a freak.
Great
Also makes
music,
good
but
beats.
very controversial artist.
Listen, Deshaun Watson got paid a full contract after his situation.
I mean, yeah, but...
If you're good at what you do, you're good at what you do. People are going to pay you.
Okay.
Listen, if I was a person who has been drunk and high every day for the last 3 months, people would still pay me to do bingo and trivia in the bartend.
I mean, as long as you still did your job effectively. All right, point made. Point made.
I'm just playing. I don't do that much. It's just like every few hours. But, yeah, I mean, it's not my fault. It's the Phillies' fault, okay?
All right,
if
look.
you want to be realistic here, the Phillies put me on high hopes, okay? That's what happened.
How about a fun fact? Because it's just funny. I have listened to 69 different genres this year.
Oh.
Hey.
My genres were... See, I wish I could fucking... I'm
Wait,
at...
it's right there. It was right there.
No, it literally was just...
No, hit search, and then hit Wrapped. Oh, I fucked it up.
God damn it, Bri. 2022 Wrapped. All right, your Wrapped is here. Let's see what we got here. Here we go, y'all. Here we
In the
go.
meantime,
In the meantime, go ahead.
he told me earlier that Bad Bunny was like the number
Oh, yeah.
one.
Global
like,
Spotify
global-
artist.
Like, what? I hate her
It's a trivia question.
for so many reasons.
Her?
Like,
That's a guy.
Yeah, it's a guy.
It's a
her?
Latin artist.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. I'm thinking of someone. Who am I thinking of?
Yes.
Oh, I think who I'm thinking of. Oh,
Thinking of
just
that
kidding.
baby.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do dislike
that
her.
one. Yeah, she's a bitch.
Fact.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
Not Bad Bunny, but also weird.
I mean, I can't lie. I go to a lot of weddings and people are like, "Can you play Bad Bunny?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, but honestly, it says my top genres are rap, dance pop, rock, quiet storm, and country.
What is Quiet Storm? I got that too.
Quiet Storm is like
I didn't
R&B.
get that.
You probably listen, some Kehlani. You know what I mean? I listen to Kehlani.
I
You
was
know what I
going to
mean?
look for my phone.
Her, she has a
I
song,
love Kehlani.
Toxic.
Mm.
Toxic. That song
Wait,
is fire.
she's in the new season of The L Word. The newest season, there's like season 3. It just started premiering, and she's in it. And she's queer, if you didn't know that.
Is that why you watch?
The entire show is about lesbians. I mean, come on.
I know, but what's Kehlani look like? What do you know?
You would like her.
Hey.
She's tatted,
Beautiful.
A, and beautiful, and like, yeah, you'd like her. You're taking a long time to find this spot.
No, I'm just saying. It says my top song was "Girls Want Girls." You played it 110 times. Damn.
110
We were waiting for your
times.
artist.
Damn.
You played 5,182 songs. I know. My top. All right, I'm sorry.
This is boring.
I'm sorry. My playlist is boring for you, Liz. You know what? Last week I was not yelled at like this. I listened to 2,000 artists, almost 2,000 artists this year.
I listened.
Your
to
top artist was Girls Want Girls. It was Drake. Of course, I listened to a lot of
Of
Drake.
course, it was fucking Drake.
You couldn't stop listening to girls. It just keeps bringing up Girls Want Girls.
I mean, look, we know girls want girls, but like, come on, like, you're a man.
I mean,
You can't be. That can't be your number. That should be my number.
your
one.
top artist. It just. Oh, here we go. My top 5 artists. Here we go. Oh, I was right. I could have told you this was my top 5, honestly. Drake was number 1. DaBaby was number 2. J. Cole was number 3.
I approve of that one.
Who was number 4? It was just there. It went away. It was moving too fast.
Oh,
Chris Brown was.
back.
No, Bri, you just fucked it up. Chris Brown was number 4, and Brent Faiyaz was number 5. I do listen to Brent Faiyaz.
Don't know who that is.
Oh, his music's fire.
I would. You know what? You play. I'm sure I've heard you play it.
It was in the car earlier. Actually,
Oh, then yeah.
I played it earlier. This song might have came on 4 times when we were in the car earlier. Song is called Loose Change. Remember when we got into the car when we were leaving Chicky and Pete's, and you were like, I thought your car was running. And I was like, oh, it is. And you're like, it's really silent. I was like, yeah, I just stopped the music. And then I turned the music back on. The first song that was playing, I don't think you'll remember this, but that was Brent Faiyaz.
I know I knew the song. I just don't know. I'm not good with like artists usually.
Nah, you'll have to listen into Brent Faiyaz. He's good. He's legit. Too legit to quit. Who are your? So wait, did you tell me your top? You didn't even tell me your top 5 songs. You just told me your artist, right?
No, yeah. You just told me your artist. You didn't tell me your top 5 songs.
I did say my top 5 songs.
Did you say his top 5? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's been
Anyways,
drinking too
all
much
right.
now? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
I told you my top 5 artists. All right, top 5 songs. If you really want to know, you can't judge me. No, don't do it.
You did songs, you didn't do artists.
Wait, I thought I did artist.
I thought you did artist.
Yeah, I did artists. I definitely didn't name these songs because I would have noticed.
They've only got
I'm
two
embarrassed
of
by
them.
the songs. I'm not embarrassed by the songs.
didn't drink.
Anyways, my top 5 songs. Well, no, yeah, I said the artist.
She's been avoiding the songs the whole time. That's how I know she hasn't known.
That's why I haven't said them. They're not that bad. It's just like, all right, so No Love by Two Scratch, obviously number 1 because that's what I'm mad about. And then Dope Mang, which you probably never heard and no one has probably
See, I told you she ain't saying none of
ever
that
heard.
shit. She's been dodging it the whole time.
It's honestly like I wish we could you know what? Insert via audio.
Oh, don't worry. They'll cut that
Once we're
shit.
editing that, insert.
They'll cut you off real
And
quick.
You'll be like,
When I used to go Instagram live, if you played music for like 10 seconds,
It's literally suicide.
I
yeah.
know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Anyways, Dope Mang, I forget who plays it.
I mean, one day I'll be like Kanye, and they can just take away all my money too.
Yo.
Hey, my chain is out. One day I'm gonna hide it, you know what I mean? But now it's out. All right, my bad. I didn't mean to distract you by being so tall, dark,
You're
and
good.
handsome.
Always
Hey.
so distracted, Jordan.
Thank you. Chocolicious is my name, aka Swiss Miss Hot Motherfucking Chocolate.
Oh God. Anyways, Cold, not by Maroon 5. I think there's like I cannot think of what the name of this artist is, but it's like one of my favorite artists, and I'm really surprised
Oh my god.
it wasn't on my top 5. It's a really sad song, so yeah. And then I'm Good, the blue version that just came out. That was my number 4.
No.
I like obsessively listened to it. It's my hype song. And then Rose Petals was my number 5, which I'm also not happy about.
Who's that?
Darcy. I don't know.
So the concert you went to?
My number 5 artist, and I listened to one song by them. No, it's not the concert I went to.
Oh, okay.
Fletcher's the concert I went to. Yeah, and the fact that she's not on there, like I'm like, it just makes no sense. Anyways.
If I had a question to ask you about going into next year, if this was like a year down the line, which would be good to listen to before we would do this next year, what do you think would be like your top artists like next year? Or who do you think will crack in your top 5 and be out of your top 5? Like for me, I don't see, unfortunately, J. Cole or Chris Brown or Drake going anywhere for me anytime soon. The Baby could be replaced by Lil Baby. But yeah, Drake, no matter what, will always. I feel like Drake and J. Cole and Chris Brown will always be in my top 5. So they are Magic, LeBron, and Jordan to me. No one will argue to me that they are over the top 5. Like honestly, Drake was not. See, everyone had. See, they get. I feel like a lot of people
You
have
said
Drake.
everyone had Drake. I didn't have Drake.
I know, but I played a lot of Drake for you. You know what I mean? But for me though, at weddings, people love Drake. Like it's just universal like good music. Like it's just like it's good vibe music. You know what I mean? He might not be like the best rapper, the best singer, the best whatever, but like artist wise, he's like he's a pop star. Like honestly, like that's what motivates me when I go to my weddings. Like Drake is a pop star. Like that motherfucker is a pop star. Like that's how I literally try to like pretend like I'm living my life. Like I'm a pop star. Doesn't really go well because I'm poor. But, like, I still pretend to be a pop star. Influential to me, Drake. Jay-Z's influential to me. But Jay-Z's a boss, though. He talks very bossy. And he's just, you know, I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. Like, that's Jay-Z. Like, that's motivation for me.
I agree.
And then J. Cole is just a regular, average dude who just cares about his fans, his family. And that's honestly, I feel like, for me, shit that keeps me, like, humble for like everything that I do. Like I'm genuinely excited to see tonight. I'm genuinely excited to see these people at Marchwood. Yeah. Why? I shouldn't feel this way. Motherfuckers never loved us.
No, but they
They love me.
They do love you.
That's right. Motherfuckers love me.
When I walk in there, I'm like, they love me.
Hey, make sure you get this. This will be the first time and the last time I say this. I know motherfuckers never loved us, but them motherfuckers love me. That's the only time I will ever say that in my life. Besides my mama and my family and my daddy and my brother. You know what I mean? They love me. They love me. They actually like me. Oh my god.
Oh my god, we were supposed to play MASH live. 6:30.
MASH?
Remember MASH?
Oh
wait,
shit.
Should we do it right now?
Do you guys remember that?
I'm gonna do it.
I know, but do you remember MASH? Mm-hmm. Like the game when you played it, mansion, apartment, shack, house, and there was a bunch of categories?
I forget how to do this.
No, there was no. So listen, there was 4 categories. I forget. Well, there was more than 4 categories, but like you would name 3. Yeah, you would name like who you would want your
house location.
House location.
H was house.
No, spouse.
S was spouse.
I know I was born in the 90s, but I'm not a 90s baby.
A was.
Well, me and Liz are 80s babies.
MASH is what
89 babies.
Types of house.
No, I know.
No, isn't it like?
I thought it was mansion, apartment, shack, house, and then I thought like you had a bunch
categories.
Yeah, the categories.
Where do you live? How many kids?
It's been a long time.
Been a long time. Should
right.
left you with let alone be.
Hey,
what y'all know about Aaliyah? See, there's a lot of artists. Bri, who's your favorite artist of all time?
Hey Siri, how do I play MASH?
I guess Siri is her favorite artist.
My favorite.
Here's what I found from Wikipedia. The game starts by either player writing out the title MASH at the top of a piece of paper.
Mansion.
Players contribute to writing
I was right.
Like where you live, how many kids you have, who you marry, and what your job is. Each player.
That's the categories.
Answers for each category.
All right.
That's not the MASH part.
My favorite artist.
Because I think you would have to pick a random number. Or
yeah, and then you pick a random number.
Circle,
you do like
a circle, and then you count.
do like the circly things on the.
Yeah.
No.
And then like you would
Next
name
time.
like for instance spouse, you would name like 3 spouses, and then you would pick a 4th one for me. So for me, I would have like let's see. No, I guess I won't name all the spouses. I don't think I have enough time for that. There's not enough spouses that I can name that I would actually want to have. But
I
there
feel
are.
like we should be on each other's lists.
Oh, for sure. Bri's first on my list, and Jordan is first on Bri's list. So there we go. We're already there. And that's before we got the pick. Actually, no, I would have to pick you because then I wouldn't want to pick someone else for you if my name's on there. I would want it to, I can't have you out here with some scrubs. No, I'm just Bri don't want no scrub.
Oh, there's an artist. Oh my god, what is his name? I hate not having a phone here. Can I borrow your iPad? So there's an artist who does William Hinge. I got it. Never mind, my brain worked. He does covers of songs like No Scrubs and like The Weeknd, and he, oh my god, like those are amazing songs. And like The Weeknd is sexy.
The Weeknd's an amazing artist.
He makes it sexier. Like, oh my god, you need to listen.
I do like The Weeknd. I'm
You
surprised The
need to
Weeknd's not in. Well, honestly,
I'm surprised The Weeknd's not in my top.
I just started listening to that "Die for You" song like months ago, and I listened to it like a lot. Baby, I will die for you.
You
Song's
really
fire.
only started listening to that months ago?
That song,
That song's
yeah.
been out for a long time.
Oh, I know, but like I really like I was at bingo and someone was like, "Play this song," and I was like, "Oh, this song's kind of fire." He came in, just the way the voice came out to the microphone, it just hit my spirit like, ooh, like I was doing the fucking Matrix shit, like, ooh, you know what I mean? But I can't lie, I was feeling it, you know what I mean? Certain music just hits your soul.
That's
like
how Party Monster does it for me.
there's a lot of songs that hit my soul in different ways.
Ooh, every time you touch.
Oh, okay, Cascada up in the house. All right, Ryan's letting out some secrets up in here.
Don't go hard. Tell me I'm wrong.
Listen, I'm a
That's how
Gemini.
I'm good makes me feel.
Ryan
like,
is a
fuck
Gemini
yeah.
too. I forget about that. I have a lot of different personalities.
I
like,
literally have.
There it is. There it is. Yep, you heard. But you heard it first here, folks. But anywho,
But that wasn't even that bad. Last
No,
week it was so bad.
Like, that was very
Like,
quiet.
that was,
Very
I
quiet.
barely even heard that. Like, they were, anyways, not ruining the podcast this week.
No.
We're almost done.
we're almost done. I was just gonna say another
Wrap it
song
up.
that a lot of people don't know. It's from the '70s. Luther Vandross, "Never Too Much." Song is fire. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with that song. Never too much, never too much, never too much. No, Luther Vandross kills it. I can't hit those notes, but he kills it. I'm trying to think of honestly, if I had to think when I was like younger, a couple songs that like really hit my spirit, like when I was like Ryan's age, songs that used to hit my spirit was "Wild for the Night," "Fuck Being Polite,"
Yes.
"Finna Wild Out for the Weekend," "Leave myself an out about 3 friends." That song was always fire. "Fucking Problems" was like that's a song too. I'm gonna start actually playing a lot more than I do now.
I need you to listen to this song by Fletcher. She does a cover of Post Malone's song, "I Fall Apart."
Yeah, I know that song.
Oh my god. You know the Fletcher version?
I had never heard of Fletcher.
You need to, because holy fuck.
Write it down, Fletcher.
I'm gonna write it on your hand.
Write it on my hand. This
So
is
you
sacrifice.
can't forget. Not on the outside. I mean on the inside.
That's the.
Is it even gonna...
I mean, the inside part's the white part. You're right on the dark skin. What if I can't? Oh, that's not true. That's caramel chocolate mixed with a little milk
What?
chocolate. So
You know what? I'm just gonna write that.
'Cause
and
I didn't
you're
see
gonna
some
remember.
people were
You're gonna see scribbles and you're like,
You could have wrote
Where
Cox
do
and
I
I would
stop?
probably
What's the
remember
name
more.
of the
Than,
other person? Hitch.
William Hinge.
Hinge.
Yeah, you also have to listen to... Oh.
yeah.
And he sings like do you know Soma?
Soma. I know that name. It sounds familiar.
He sings like Ride, like... I'm like, I can't sing it now, I'm nervous.
The Chase Rice song, right?
No, it's like I can't sing it. I can't do it.
Oh, like me when I make up trivia questions about singing and people
Play
are like,
Ride by
what?
Solo.
I'm learning how to choose the right audio apps.
Ah, shut up, Siri. Nobody got time for this.
Spotify, Siri.
Break the live
Spotify.
stream.
Yeah, no, it's gonna cut off if you play it.
Stop talking.
I'm letting you know, Bree, what's gonna happen. See, this is how you know Bree's lit.
But
She don't want to listen to nothing you got to
but
say when she's
Somo's
had too
not,
much to drink.
Somo's
Motherfuckers
not
never
like
loved us.
that. He's not big like
Now he's
that.
back with the motherfucker.
I'm back. Honestly, my boy Gavin, I'm gonna shout him out. He did a couple podcasts with me before. He makes music, and I've been trying to have him make an intro for us. And he told me to listen to his favorite artist was Anise. It's like one of those, his music's like really like chilled and like laid back. Maybe I'll play some of it tonight at March. I'll play some of it at Marchwood sometimes. I do like when I know people who make music too. Like a lot of people nowadays make their own music, which is like it's lit. It's a vibe. You know what I mean?
I follow a lot of accounts like that on TikTok.
Me and Liz are friends with somebody that we went to high school with that makes their own music. Johnny Bell. Johnny Bell makes his own music. His music's good. I listen to it.
That was gonna be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost went to college for music production. I applied, got in. All I had to do was sign a paper, and then I couldn't afford it.
Story of life.
Sound engineering school.
I can't
and
afford to
built
live
my
here
own.
myself, but Marchwood gets paid when they get paid. That's right. Motherfuckers never loved us. Anywho, it's time to wrap up. I need to stop telling
You
y'all.
gotta go to bingo.
I know. This is the only time to wrap up. So,
Jordan, the inappropriate.
it's not
comment.
inappropriate. It's
I
just
love
real.
it.
Like, no.
I love it.
Listen,
I love
man.
it. You know what? I love it.
It's not worth it if you can't feel it. So,
I don't have
anywho.
that problem.
True. True. I mean,
Perks of being
no matter
lazy.
what, male, female, male on male, female, male, female, all the mixture
male,
combination.
you need to use a condom.
Well, hey, listen, I'm not going down that road. It's not me. But for anyone, listen, you do what you want. You live your life. You only got one life to live. Because to live doesn't mean you're alive. Don't worry about me and who I... All right, let me stop singing Nicki Minaj. For anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good, Jordan.
Good. Because I wish I can have this moment for life. Put your drinks. It's a celebration every time we link up. All right, tell them where to find them. Tell them the TikTok page. Tell them the TikTok page.
I don't actually know the TikTok. I know it's a J-Smoove World. I just don't know where the underscore is. There's an underscore in there
I mean, yeah.
somewhere. It's all linked.
Whoever thought to come up with a fucking name underscore for that shit? I mean, I have an underscore in my name too. DJ. Actually, I figured out DJ underscore J-Smoove 00 on TikTok, IG, and Twitter. Gang.
That was not a good mic drop.
It was a mic toss. It was, you know what I'm saying? Brothers around here. Look, listen.
And-
hey, you know what? And you know what? Before Ryan does that, it's for one of my dead homies, motherfucker.
Ryan, click. Jesus.